Hey, what's up guys? It's Axis here. Today I'm going to start out by apologizing because I did not get a video up last week and I definitely should have. I'm hoping for at least one a week and I totally missed last week. I did record footage and was getting around to it, but I was really busy, had some stuff going on, so I didn't get around to editing the video. So I do apologize for that. We're shooting for one video a week, 2 on good weeks, and so we're going to start off here with a good week and we're going to get 2 up. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a game news video, just as a shorter one to get back into it. There's some pretty cool stuff in the gaming world this past week, and one thing that made me a little bit sad. So we'll jump into that stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you do, let me know, and I'll try to keep making some of these game videos maybe once a week or once every other week, just to keep everybody up to date on some stuff. Alright, so first up, the biggest news that I want to talk about, the thing that's got me the most excited, is
How was it not yours, a wanderer? Now you know what I seek, Marius. Were these the demons from... Don't do it! It seems your turn. I'm not acceptable. What was it done to me? Arise, Diablo.
Diablo 2 Resurrected. I just about lost my mind when I saw this happen during the BlizzCon line. I already kind of knew that it was coming, or I had a good idea, because there was a lot of leaks and a lot of stuff that was coming out from people that have been very accurate in the past, so I was really hopeful and thinking it was happening this time, and this time it actually did. Thankfully, good Diablo announcement this year. Nothing about phones. So that's an A+ for me. Diablo 2 is kind of like the game that really got me into PC gaming, so seeing this hit was like a massive thing for me, because this is a game that I still play to this day. Whether it be on mods or whether it's just the classic game. I mean, I love this game. There's so much stuff about it that's just so nostalgic and so much fun. So I am just overly hyped for this game and cannot wait. I know pre-order's bad, I know, but this is one that I couldn't say no to. And I know there's going to be a lot of you that are going to, oh, but what about the Warcraft 3 Reforged? Yeah, you know, that was really bad what they did with that game, but this isn't that same team. That was Team 1, that was Blizzard's classic team that made that. They really dropped the ball on that one. This is being made by Vicarious Visions, which is the same team that recently did the Tony Hawk remasters and the Crash Bandicoot remasters. And they did a tremendous job with those games, so I really have high hopes. So yeah, I'm super stoked for this game. I hope you guys are as well. I will definitely be making some videos when this drops. And hopefully I can get into that technical alpha, because that would be just that much more awesome. So that's definitely the first thing I wanted to cover. If you guys are as excited about this game as I am, chime in the comments and let me know. Okay, so that is a really hard one to move on in order of hype levels, but the other one I am also pretty hyped for, and probably more so right now just because it's you know, gonna happen tomorrow or today, I guess, when this video drops. And that's the Outriders demo. I've had my eye on this game for quite a while now, and I'm super excited to actually finally get my hands on it and get to try it out myself. The demo looks like it'll be pretty fun. It looks like it should go through the first chapter with a max level of 7. It's cool because your character progress, anything you do in the demo, will carry over to the full game on release. So that's really cool. So all my grinding won't be in vain. Hopefully I can get some crafting materials or something going to help me out a little bit. But I am really excited to try out the different classes and see if I can get any kind of builds or different variants going with what little we have access to in the demo. I think I'm going to go with the Devastator for the first class that I try, just because I've always loved being up in the middle of the fray and just melee, close-up, tanky kind of builds. So super stoked for that. I'm going to record some footage on that game, get it up for you guys, give you my thoughts on it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I do. Hey, if you're interested, drop your name down below and maybe we can jump in the demo together. Yeah, let's move on to the little bit of news that made me kind of sad. Okay, so the sad news. Anthem. EA and BioWare have pretty much announced that Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next or whatever they're going to call it has essentially been canceled. So they're going to stop working on anything that they were for Anthem and refocus all that effort into the new Dragon Age and into Mass Effect. It's a bit of a bummer because as narrow as the real game was, it was a lot of fun. The gameplay was a blast, and I really, really did love playing through this game when I first got it, when it first came out. But it did get really stale. There was a lot of recycled kind of activities through the whole game, and there was really no end goal once you've gotten to the end of the game. It was still fun to like fly around with your friends, you know what I mean? But it got really old and really stale, and once you've gotten like some decent gear, there was almost no challenge and nowhere to go from that point. So I was kind of looking forward to Anthem 2.0 or Anthem Next. So I'm very, very sad to hear that got canceled. But at the end of the day, I also really like Mass Effect. I also really like Dragon Age. So hopefully that'll put more effort into those games and make those ones better. And who knows? Maybe they'll come back in the future with Anthem 2 and actually do it right this time. I'm sure their pre-order sales will not be very good on that game. But if they pull it off and have a good launch, they could really revive the name of that game. So that was the sad news. And just some like other general gaming news. I mean, the rest of BlizzCon Online, there was some really cool stuff in there. I'm not big into World of Warcraft or any of that stuff, but the new content for Shadowlands looks pretty cool, as well as the Burning Crusade for WoW Classic. That's pretty awesome as well. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. If you didn't and you're a Diablo fan, make sure you check out that Critical Role Diablo campaign they did during day 2 of BlizzCon Online. That was a really, really cool Diablo campaign for a D&D session, and it honestly really made me want to do a Diablo campaign in D&D, like on pen and paper. Don't really have any other game news for right now, so hopefully we'll find some more news and get you caught up on something next week or the week after that. I hope you guys noticed the new logo that I had made. I think it came out pretty good. I should be getting a banner made soon, and then I also have an intro for my videos being worked on that should be done by next week's videos. So I'm very excited to see how that turns out and get that thrown in there for you guys to see. I'm trying my best to try and keep the channel moving and keep upgrading things where I can. The editing is probably going to be the slowest upgrade for me just because it's not something I know a lot about, and I'm trying to just kind of learn it on my own as I go. So that'll probably take a little bit longer, but I promise I'm going to keep trying to polish things and make it as good as I can for you guys. I did start a Patreon. I know it's a little bit early for a channel like this to be doing that, but I am trying to throw money into this hardware, software, editing, all that kind of stuff to try and make better content as much as I can. And I don't expect anybody to sign up for a Patreon for a channel with only 50 subs. But if you do feel like you want to, I'd love you to death. There's 3 tiers on there for now, and I'll be adding more stuff to that as well. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. We're past 50 subs now, so now we're making that push to 100. I'm super excited. The channel, I know it seems slow, but for me this seems like pretty quick progress, and I'm super happy with the way things have been going, and hopefully we can just keep pushing forward and keep building the channel and building the community. I eventually have plans to make a Discord as well for all you guys to reach out and kind of get your own little community going. We can plan some days to do some games together and stuff like that. So yeah, just keep hanging around. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Y'all are awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, let me know in the comments. Click that like button. Let me know. The more support this video gets, the more I'm going to want to start doing some game news videos like this. Also, let me know what games you want me to keep an eye on or talk about next time. Thanks a lot, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, peace.